Jamie tells fans Diddy was responsible for his stroke. Now,
no, Gary, for
Jamie,
real?
They say, according to Jamie, he was poisoned by the former Bad Boy music legend, and it wasn't just a joke.
Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes.
Is Jamie Foxx finally going to reveal who was behind his mysterious illness last year?
So currently Jamie Foxx is filming a comedy special for Netflix, but he got serious in it, saying that Diddy is responsible for the stroke that he had last year. And he was being serious.
With all the lawsuits swirling around Diddy and the accusations that he took drastic measures to eliminate some of the biggest names in the industry to stay on top, one name stands out: Jamie Foxx. Unlike others, Jamie seems to have survived. But did you know he's one of the few who have been very outspoken about attending Diddy's infamous parties? In fact, he even revealed that he had some tapes from these wild gatherings.
At that time, Puff was the biggest guy in the world. You couldn't even get in this party. So the way I would get in this party is I show up with a camera.
Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this. The whole thing, we need to document this, Playboy.
However, after dropping some explosive details about Diddy's parties last year, Foxx mysteriously fell into a coma, shocking the entire industry with his sudden and unexplained illness. While his daughter shared a glimpse of what might have happened, the full story was never disclosed, leaving fans and industry insiders wondering, did Diddy have something to do with it? This all unfolded before the recent lawsuits against Diddy surfaced, and many began to connect Fox's mysterious health scare to Diddy, especially with rumors of Diddy allegedly putting people into comas to silence them. And now it seems Jamie Foxx is finally ready to drop some hints about who's been keeping him quiet. The surprise? He's pointing fingers at none other than JayZ. Is the truth about to come out? Stay until the end of this video because things are about to get even more interesting. But before we dive into the juicy details, let's rewind and take a closer look at Jamie Foxx's connection with Diddy and the shocking events that might have led to what some are calling an attempt on his life. P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx have shared a close, well-documented friendship for years, often appearing side by side at industry events, parties, and award shows.
You know what's crazy? I used to follow Diddy back in the day when Diddy had all of the songs out.
Their mutual admiration has been a staple of their public image, with both frequently praising each other's work, Foxx often commending Diddy's influence on music, and Diddy celebrating Foxx's unmatched versatility as an entertainer. This bond extends far beyond industry networking. Both stars have shown up for each other through personal milestones and challenging times, making them an iconic duo that fans love. They've even collaborated on multiple projects, further solidifying their connection in the entertainment world, a space often marked by rivalries and egos. In this way, their friendship stands out as a testament to genuine mutual respect. However, last year, Jamie began hinting at some of the wilder happenings at Diddy's infamous parties. Before any lawsuits surfaced, Jamie dropped cryptic hints about incidents that went down, even sharing a skit on how Diddy threatened him.
Puffy tried to roll up on me. It really wasn't him. I can't blame him. It was actually Jennifer that was mad at me. But he was just trying to come to her, honor or whatever.
In an interview 5 years ago, Jamie Foxx gave fans a peek into the wild world of Diddy's legendary parties. Foxx's take was playful, but he couldn't help but poke fun at Diddy's extravagant budgets, which reportedly exceeded $1 million. Apparently, Diddy didn't appreciate Foxx's lighthearted critique.
He threw a party and he said, yo, Playboy, this party costs $1.5 million to throw. I'm like, you are out of your mind.
Foxx also shared a memorable story about inviting Diddy to his own modest home for a more down-to-earth gathering complete with food from KFC. Diddy, used to his high-budget bashes, was blown away by the star-studded guest list at Foxx's place. This same gathering led to Foxx's first meeting with Kanye West, sparking a connection that eventually led to their iconic collaborations. But just before this supposed illness last year, Jamie Foxx seemed to drop several hints in various clips about the wild, behind-the-scenes activities he witnessed at Diddy's gatherings.
Puff sitting there. It's coming. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy, man. Huh? So what I did was, I would show up to the party in my little, in a little town car. There's town, I grabbed me a town car so I could skirt.
Puff, the SUVs and the Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera. The big Canon, like, yo, Puff, I should document this shit, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? What you talking about? I said, no, I should get this, man. You, files for the whole night. He says, yeah, let him through.
And with the recent lawsuits and shocking details emerging, it's clear that many of these mentions were pointing towards Diddy's infamous freak shows. In fact, right before he fell into a coma, multiple eyewitnesses who attended tapings for Jamie's Netflix special, What Had Happened Was, reportedly told Page Six that Jamie openly mentioned Diddy's name and hinted at their fallout. Interestingly, each of the three audience members recalled Jamie's account differently, suggesting he was touching on something far more complex than just a Hollywood party. According to one eyewitness, Jamie Foxx directly pointed fingers at Diddy for his recent hospitalization. Earlier this month, videographer, producer, and director Choke No Joke shared his experience of attending two of Fox's shows in Atlanta. In a video posted by Comedy Hype, Choke revealed that during the tapings, Foxx claimed Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and even suggested that he had contacted the FBI about Combs. Choke, who was there for both the first and last shows of the three-day event, emphasized that as a comedian himself, he could tell Foxx wasn't setting up a punchline. "I know when someone's building up a joke, and I know when they're being serious," he said, hinting that Foxx's words were no laughing matter.
I went to the first show, I went to the last show. Okay. Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
The eyewitness suggested that Jamie Foxx may have been scared of Diddy, which could be why he reportedly contacted the FBI. Choke No Joke highlighted that Foxx's period of public absence ended shortly after Diddy's September arrest, hinting at a possible link.
I wouldn't say his get back, but for his protection, Jamie was scared, right? He disappeared, right? He out now as soon as Puff went to jail, right?
He also noted that Foxx has recently filmed a new comedy special which, according to Choke, is strongly based around Diddy, further stirring intrigue about what Foxx might reveal. Finally, Choke No Joke expressed his astonishment to Page Six about how Jamie Foxx referenced Diddy in his comedy special. This revelation came after rumors circulated in the industry that the two stars were like bros until something suddenly changed their relationship. The question on everyone's mind is, what really happened between them? After multiple news reports about Jamie Foxx facing a significant health scare, it took an entire month for his family to address the situation. His eldest daughter, Corinne Foxx, shared in April that her father had experienced a medical complication. However, she didn't provide any details about his condition, which only heightened public curiosity. 3 months later, the 56-year-old actor finally opened up about his hellish experience, but he still kept his diagnosis a secret. He revealed to his followers that he was uncertain if he would make it through, a statement that understandably alarmed many fans and friends alike. Things took a turn when one of Jamie's Instagram posts sparked controversy, leading to accusations of having anti-Semitic undertones. In response to the backlash, he deleted the post and issued an apology. Jamie explained, "To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend, and that's what I meant by they, not anything more." His remarks seemed to hint at deeper issues, raising even more questions about his relationships in the industry and what really led to his medical crisis. Now, let's dive into what the second eyewitness had to say. Celebrity security guard Big Homie CC claimed that during Jamie Foxx's shows, he alleged that Diddy was responsible for poisoning him. According to Big Homie, "I know Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it." His statements caught quite a bit of attention after a recent interview with Cam Capone News, prompting Page Six to reach out for more information.
What are some of the things that you heard behind the scenes that were going on before this indictment actually dropped?
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
We're talking about when, what was it, a year or two ago or so, when Jamie Foxx got real sick and everybody said he had a stroke.
Yes.
We're talking about that, or talking about something different?
I'm talking about that.
Big Homie elaborated on where he got his information, revealing that he had attended two of Fox's Netflix show tapings with a client. He described the atmosphere during the shows as intense, suggesting that Foxx was not holding back about his feelings towards Diddy. Now that we have two eyewitnesses here, there's a strong possibility that this rumor might actually be true. The differing accounts about Jamie Foxx's accusations against Diddy have sparked a whirlwind of speculation and intrigue. While one eyewitness, Choke No Joke, claims that Fox directly blamed Diddy for his hospitalization and even reported him to the FBI, the second eyewitness, Big Homie CC, echoed similar sentiments, asserting that Diddy had poisoned Fox. These bold statements have certainly caught the public's attention, raising eyebrows about the nature of their relationship. However, Dennis L.A. White, the third eyewitness who attended Fox's special, paints a different picture. He firmly states, "People keep asking me if Diddy was responsible. He was not responsible. If he was, I would have been dead." The assertion adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, suggesting that not all attendees believe Diddy is to blame for Fox's health scare. Interestingly, White didn't recall Fox mentioning anything about the federal government or making direct accusations against Diddy during his performance. However, he did confirm that Fox delivered several jokes that hinted at Diddy's ongoing federal probe, particularly jokes about baby oil that had everyone in stitches. Reflecting on his hospitalization in Atlanta last year, Fox recently took to Instagram after his performances to share his gratitude. He wrote, "God is good. I had an opportunity to tell my side of the story, and there was no better place than Atlanta, Georgia." In his heartfelt message, he expressed deep appreciation for the audience, saying, "I haven't been on stage in 18 years, but I needed the stage, and I needed an audience made up of nothing but pure love. That's what you were." Fox further explained that this performance wasn't just about stand-up comedy. It was an artistic explanation of something that went terribly wrong. He took a moment to thank the wonderful people in Atlanta, especially those at Piedmont Hospital, for helping him get back on stage and doing what he loves most, entertaining his fans. This heartfelt moment highlights the strength and resilience of an actor, showing that he's ready to rise above the challenges he's faced. But ever since then, he hasn't mentioned Diddy's name or his parties, not even once. According to insiders and those close to him, Jamie and Diddy had a heated argument about something significant that caused Jamie to distance himself from Diddy. It was during this fallout that Jamie began exposing some of the shocking things that happened during those wild parties. Many believe this was when Diddy allegedly took drastic measures to silence him, leading to the serious health scare that left Jamie in a coma. Now, allegations like these aren't new for Diddy. Over the years, he's faced numerous accusations from various people, including Jaguar Wright, who claimed that Diddy was involved in a substance that could cause pneumonia-like symptoms and potentially lead to a coma, making it seem like a natural occurrence. According to Wright, this was part of a pattern of manipulation and control surrounding Diddy's inner circle.
They have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms, and then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know...
One of the more chilling claims involves Al B. Sure, who Jaguar Wright alleges was one of Diddy's victims.
Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died.
In the summer of 2022, Al collapsed and was rushed to the hospital, where he fell into a coma that lasted more than 2 months. To this day, the exact cause of this incident has never been revealed, leaving many questions unanswered. Now, for those of you who may not know, Al B. Sure is Kim Porter's ex and Quincy's biological father. Diddy adopted Quincy when he was just 3 years old during his relationship with Kim, and Al recently mentioned that he was on a plane when the news broke about the raid at Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami last March. He expressed relief that his son wasn't there to endure what Diddy's other children had to go through. In a heartfelt social media post, Al urged Quincy to return home, emphasizing that it was safe and inviting him with open arms. "Come home. The door is wide open. You're safe here, son. I love you. Pops, you're biological." For years, Al B. Sure had been hinting at the darker side of Diddy, suggesting there's an evil within him that people have yet to fully understand. Initially, Al was quite subtle in his accusations, avoiding direct confrontation and not providing concrete evidence. However, ever since the raid and his own health struggles, he seems to have taken off the gloves and is ready to speak out. Additionally, there's another alleged victim of Diddy, his own ex-wife, Kim Porter, who was also Al B. Sure's former partner.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned.
Since Kim's tragic passing, Al has consistently expressed his doubts about the official cause of her death being pneumonia. He has called on law enforcement to reopen the investigation, convinced that there may be more to her story than what was initially reported. The shadows of suspicion surrounding Kim's death have only grown, especially with insights from others like Jaguar Wright, who has hinted that Diddy could be behind Kim's untimely demise. It's not entirely far-fetched to consider these allegations, especially since this happened after Kim reportedly wrote a tell-all book about her tumultuous relationship with Diddy. Tragically, Kim passed away before her memoir could reach the public eye. In this alleged tell-all, Kim detailed the emotional and physical mistreatment she endured, painting a portrait of a man whose jealousy and volatile temper kept her constantly on edge. One particularly harrowing incident recounted in the book described how Diddy brutally attacked her with a chair, resulting in a hospital visit. This incident was merely one of many, as Kim's memoir portrayed Diddy as deeply controlling, prone to aggressive outbursts and manipulation. She alleged that he wired her house, tapped her phone lines, and hired people to keep tabs on her. Diddy even sought full custody of their twins, prompting Kim to threaten him with exposure if he attempted to take her children away. Furthermore, Kim's manuscript hinted at the darker aspects of Diddy's world. She alleged that he coerced her into humiliating acts, including using a strap-on, which left her in tears afterward. Shockingly, she even suggested that Diddy might have had a hand in the deaths of Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G., indicating that he sought to gain control over their music rights through these actions. While Kim Porter's death was officially attributed to pneumonia, the circumstances are anything but straightforward. The initial coroner's report suggested a potential homicide, revealing the presence of toxins in her body that could indicate poisoning. Some poisons can mimic symptoms of heart attacks and pneumonia, adding complexity to the official cause of death. Reports have emerged that Kim's family harbored suspicions of foul play and began discussions with the FBI regarding a potential wrongful death lawsuit against Diddy. Authorities have already interviewed several family members and friends, instructing them to maintain silence about the investigation. Moreover, there are unsettling claims of a cover-up surrounding Kim's death. An anonymous source indicated that, contrary to the peaceful pneumonia narrative, blood was found on Kim's pillowcases, along with a trail of blood leading from her bedroom to the bathroom. There were also allegations that her 911 call for help went unheeded. It's notable that Kim's last 911 call was made at 2:43 a.m., yet she wasn't discovered until around 11 a.m., according to Kimora Simmons. Adding to the intrigue, fans speculate that Diddy may have confronted Kim over her relationship with Shakir Stewart, the only other man she was publicly linked to besides Diddy and Al B. Sure. Rumors have circulated that Diddy could have been involved in Shakir's death as well. Insiders claim that when Diddy learned of Kim and Shakir's relationship, he lost control and allegedly confronted Shakir at his hotel without security. Just weeks later, Shakir was found dead from gunshot wounds, ruled a suicide by authorities. However, those close to him vehemently dispute that conclusion, suggesting that Diddy may have more information than he has revealed about the situation. And we're not even done yet, because according to insiders, everyone who dares to snitch on Diddy faces a chilling fate. They could either end up behind bars or 6 feet under. This might be the real reason why Jamie Foxx's family has stayed silent for so long. They know that if one of them were to speak out or even hint at something about Diddy, it wouldn't just be a matter of words. Diddy would likely target them next. However, since Diddy's recent arrest, things have shifted dramatically. Jamie and others who once felt trapped are starting to feel a sense of relief. With Diddy behind bars, there's newfound confidence among those who have been living in fear. Jamie feels a weight has been lifted, especially as Diddy seems to be losing money, possibly trying to silence all the accusers. There are thousands of people seeking justice for the wrongs Diddy has done, and the pressure is mounting. But here's the catch. Jamie Foxx still can't openly share his side of the story. It turns out that Diddy isn't the only powerful figure keeping him quiet. JayZ is also applying pressure. The two have had a close relationship for years, and according to insiders like Jaguar Wright, if Diddy is the villain, JayZ might just be the devil himself. This connection complicates Jamie's ability to speak freely about his experiences.
Indication for me, because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and JayZ are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Because of this double pressure from both Diddy and JayZ, Jamie finds himself in a tight spot. He hasn't been able to spill all the juicy details about what happened. Yet it's interesting to note that he hasn't completely denied the allegations either. In fact, he seems to agree with the two eyewitnesses who have come forward. The silence surrounding the situation speaks volumes, suggesting that Jamie knows more than he's letting on, but is simply unable to reveal it due to the potential repercussions. This atmosphere of fear and intimidation surrounding Diddy and JayZ makes it clear that anyone who steps out of line could face severe consequences. The stakes are high and the pressure is real, leaving many to wonder just how deep this conspiracy goes and what the truth really is. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Jamie Foxx will eventually find the courage to reveal everything and expose Diddy for what he's done? Or do you believe he'll choose to stay silent to protect his family from any potential fallout? It's a tough situation for anyone, especially someone like Jamie, who has so much at stake. Comment down below with your opinions. We'd love to hear what you think. While we wait for more updates on this unfolding drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos for more engaging content like this.